So apparently they got sick of me not being able to figure out where to go, so I'm just thrown into the next room, which is fine, I guess, Anyways, oh dang it, I did the wrong one. I hope that they don't get mad at me.
What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Anyways, while I'm trying to figure out what is going on, I wanted to talk about a dream that I had, the first one that I had in like 2 or 3 weeks. Like,
Not much
I've
surprise.
been
We
watching
need to get you into the
Warehouse
valley.
13
Hang
a lot
tight.
recently. So Arthur was in it, Artie, and it's like the world was dying in some sort of way, like either it was breaking apart or something. I don't know. Oh wait, no, that's right. I know how to do this. And then if
Stay silent.
I shoot the web kind of by that corner, they should come over here, I think. But wouldn't that person see it? I just thought about that. Like they're watching that corner
There
and
we go.
no? Okay, so let's try to do it again. But yeah, like there was some way that the world was dying, like it was breaking apart, or like, poison was being released or whatever. And I had to figure out how to fix it. I had to break into a
Okay, one's
government
clear.
facility, kind of like the ones that you see in the X-Men prequel trilogy, the First Class, Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse. Um, and like I was in a rocket and I was shooting to a shadow Earth. It was
Keep it
like
tight, Pete.
an Earth that kind of exists and doesn't exist in an interdimensional space between the Earth and the moon. And just a second, I want to see like
Easy
how many
does it.
people are here. So there's this person that maybe I can deal with. Possibly if they get like out from under the rafter. Oh yeah,
Fixed
that's
out
right.
my stuff.
It's like I'm in the rafters, I'm in the walls, Jameson, what are you gonna do now? It's like he always wants to point Spider-Man in a bad light, but it's like
One room at a time. Clear this out
I
before I continue.
I'm trying to remember actually because I have seen one comic where Jameson actually cared about Peter and he knew that he was Spider-Man, and once he learned that he was Spider-Man, he actually took care of him as a protector and I think became a superhero himself. And now I think all that I have to do is a stealth takedown, maybe. Like that would be the last one.
That's all of them.
Okay, cool, neat.
MJ,
But yeah, I was in a missile and I was shooting into the other Earth and I kept crashing and dying and time kept resetting over and over until I figured out how to get there safely. And then it was kind of like
hurry!
Doom where, you know, in Doom
Not
you
cool with the
learn
hospital, you
that
guys.
that what we have called demons and angels all along have been
What is up with that glowing
aliens
stuff on your
from
hands?
Mars with this
Ghosts?
super advanced technology. I may as well do this so that it doesn't affect me for some reason, even though it's close to me. If I use it, it doesn't affect me. Whoa,
I
that was
was
a
testing,
nice
but
dodge. I'm
technically
so
Spider-Man
glad
fought the
that
ghosts too.
because on the hard
Ghosts are
Batman
spectral, not all
difficulty
spectrums are
for the
ghosts.
Arkham
Know what I mean?
games, you can't see the tell that they're
Seems like
going
this is a
to
energy thing,
attack
not a
you. You
ghost
just
thing.
kind of have to
All
watch
good.
them and figure it out
Fighting
yourself.
stays on the old bucket list.
But in this hard mode, I'm glad that I can still see it. Like, it really does help. And also, like, who is Spidey without his Spidey sense? Finally, a tell that they have powers. Like, I was kind of wondering, like, what's really so bad about these demon guys with the mask? Okay, that took, like, 5 health for me. That actually wasn't too bad. I wonder how bad the, like, magic shockwave would be, but, Oh, I have another opportunity to find that out, I guess. Like, if I leave them alone long enough, maybe they'll, but that's not gonna happen. Anyways, like, in my dream, I had to defeat the Doom-style demon zombie-like monsters. I think it was, like, the basic possessed soldiers and maybe the imps. And it was just like one level's worth of stuff, so it really wasn't that much, or it like felt like it, and then it time skipped to the end. Like, I don't know if I had to clear the whole planet or if it was just like one level's worth of like a group of rooms, and then I had to press a switch on the back wall, and it made our Earth, the quote unquote real Earth, you know, the one that we know, stop being in danger, stop dying. And I was in court at the end of my dream,
You are not the reporter.
and I had
You
to
don't work for Heritage
explain
Press. Never said I did.
that,
Hi.
you know,
Mary
we
Jane
had to
Watson,
break
baby
into
girl.
that government facility to save the world. But
You will
like, if you've
not
watched
write
Warehouse
a word of
13,
what you
it's
saw.
people
What do
picking
you know
up
about the file
mystical
that's not
magical
answered?
artifacts like
What
the
about the long
person that
history of
created
stolen
the
goods cases
zoetrope,
along
for
with that
example.
trauma
Let's just
shaft?
use that one because that one's in my
We'll hear it
mind.
from our attorney.
Like, you spin it and it's a whole bunch of different pictures on a slide reel that makes it seem like a movie, like they're moving. I've always liked when people do that, like it's the world as it is and they show the
What was
text
the last 6
bubbles
months
there.
ever happened?
I like that UI. That's really good. Uh but like, yeah, the zoetrope separates the left and right
Some sort of
side
mixed
of your
vegetarian.
brain
I have no
for
idea, but
some
I'm
weird
still glad to
reason,
mix these
like,
pies.
Totally. Busted city.
and there's supposed to
So,
be
how's the
like
grind at the depot?
a behind the
Huh?
Yeah,
government,
well, I just got an all caps
Men in
text from
Black
Artie
kind of
about my
situation,
so-called
and they're
paying
really
tapes
not
today.
allowed
So
to
it looks
tell
like I'm
people
meeting with a legal
about,
team.
you know, because if
Again.
everybody knows about
As
magical
soon as you read the
artifacts, of
article you're gonna
course, they're
write,
going to want to
guaranteed
use
promotion.
them, and there's always a downside
So,
to them, so you keep them
who do you
protected
ask,
and safe in
guys?
the warehouse. So it's
What'd you
like in
take?
the dream, I had to
Spend
get
the night in the
permission
city.
from
It's your
Artie
time.
to be like,
Hey,
there's another
still much
Earth.
story there.
And the judge was like, what? And
Guess
I
I'm in this
just
whole
repeated,
business.
there's another Earth.
How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius
Sorry,
is
I
working
just,
on
now that
millions
I'm
now.
done talking about that, I
I'm
actually want
right
to
there
pay
shooting
attention
for
to
it.
what's going on. Because,
Oh,
like,
sounds like it's really
apparently
important to your other
MJ
job.
broke up with him because
I never
he,
heard you talk like that before.
you know,
Been jailed
he's
for
not
6
going to give
months.
up the superhero stuff. And it's kind of like
Why did you
how
ask me here, Pete?
when you have a cop in the family
Oh,
and they
just
always go
visiting
out
up with old
and
friends.
Friends.
deal with
That's about it.
danger, and it's
I
like,
mean, we
yeah,
could
they're
be,
protecting people and they're
if you
doing their
want.
job and they want to keep protecting people, but
There's a lot
sometimes
of
like
baggage here.
those that they are connected to
Yeah, sure,
can't
but
be with them anymore
is that so
because
bad? I mean,
like they're
baggage
always
can
worrying
carry
about their
good things
partner.
too,
And I get
like
that, you
money
know,
and keys,
a little bit.
raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
Oh, here it is.
This is a trick question, isn't it?
No, I want to hear about it. Come
Say
on,
yes
come on,
or
come
no.
on. No, 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 I want to
Talk to
hear
you later.
about it.
Go.
Okay. I want to continue that conversation, so don't let me out down, Insomniac. Either way, though, like, while we're waiting for the transition to whatever's going on here.
Love seeing you two together again.
Yes!
You
Nice!
always were my favorites.
I love that he's in everything. Like, everything that he's been a part of creating, he's had a cameo in, and that just feels amazing to me. Like, I love that they allowed him to do that. Like, yeah, that's my thing.
It's me. What's with the units heading down third?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Oh, wow, what a
Chuck?
name.
Didn't you just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals.
I love looking at the city at night, like any city at night. It's just so beautiful and amazing.
Peter Parker.
You know, looking at all this downtown, I finally went downtown today and got some more comics. I got Invincible Volume 3, 4, and 5. 3 finishes out season 1, so like I'm glad to have seen how different the comics are from the show, and like, yeah, some of the stuff was out of order, and in the comics there's actually really not that much exposition. Like, they really fleshed it out in the show and connected things in ways that I feel are a little better. Like, it feels like it was a labor of love of people that enjoyed reading Invincible, and they just like filled out the universe in ways that, you know, like, make sense for it, and like it did it justice. And like but the end of the season 1 fight, like, I'm not going to spoiler that, but it's basically 1 for 1 because it was that good. Like, it was that good in the comics, so they had to have it be that good in the show. And now I can finally read ahead before season 2 comes out, and I really love that. But like, another reason that I was talking about that is because like I love that I finally own a comic that has the kind of meta commentary where it's like, I would never be caught dead in a comic book shop. That stuff is for nerds. I mean, like, I'm a nerd, but I have standards. Like, yes, definitely. And in the first couple, yeah, what was it? In the forward of volume 2, they were talking about how the artist that they had at the time, Cory Walker, had to be replaced because he couldn't keep up with the strain of monthly deadlines. And it's like, no, you know, fault, or whatever. I mean, like, no putting him down about it. Like, they didn't feel bad about it at all. Like, they totally understood. But like, in volume 3, they're like, yeah, you know, like, it's really hard to keep up with monthly deadlines, and sometimes we just reuse panels. And so like, he's running away. Like, I finally see a big villain. Well, I guess there was Kingpin. I can't discount him, because even though, like, he doesn't really seem like anybody to me, he's just a big businessman, and, like, somehow he's more strong than it seems like he should be. So I don't really think of him as much of a villain. But yeah, the first real villain, Shocker. And we're not fighting him, we're running away. Actually, you know what? We're going in this direction. I want to quick look at something to confirm a suspicion. Where's the... Yeah, because, like, we started out that last episode at the Feast Center, and then we were at an art gallery that really didn't take that long to get to. I don't know where it is, but it's, like, somewhere in this area. So if we're going away from the Feast Center, what is happening with Aunt May? Like, I'm not really paying attention to what they're talking, but I think they're talking about, like, you know, he just got released from prison, and why is he doing this stuff right now? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. And it's like, you're right, it doesn't. Like, also, like, because usually villains want to fight, like, that's their big thing. So, like, this is quite odd, you know? Oh, here it is.
Which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be
yeah,
with someone.
You're stealing for 2 now. You've got a kid on the way. No, but seriously though, like, who came up with the name Shocker? Because that sounds... It, like, when you think of Shocker, you think of, like, electricity and lightning. You think of lightning blast, not concussive blast. But then again, if he was called the concussor, that'd kind of be like, oh, okay, touche. All right. But yeah, it's kind of sounds like an 80s villain or a 60s villain where, like, I'm the concussor. You know? I wonder if point launching will... You need to stop that, all right? That... Okay. All right. Oh, he's getting away. Oh, he's getting away. Oh, he's getting away. Yep, I don't want to lose him. That's actually the... Yeah, this stretch of buildings is a little problematic.
Falling behind.
Yes, I am. Like, no, start running, start running. Okay, maybe if I get back on the main street, there we go. Yeah, like, no. Like, if I catch him on these big streets, then maybe. No. Ah! I was almost there, now I'm behind again. No. Wow, this actually is a little harder than I thought. So, you know, like, I guess I take back how easy I thought this was before. No. One last swing, maybe, and I can get to him. No. Alright, almost there. There we go. And... oh, okay. We're on the street. Yeah, so if I hold his fist while he's trying to do a blast, will it shatter the gauntlet apart? Or like what?
Awesome. Can we talk design details?
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Maybe later.
It's very typical, you know, toy of a villain look, but
Did you learn anything about
yeah.
his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative.
No, I'm a
Besides, I
night
think he
monkey.
hates me.
You have
God, that was such a stupid part of the, like, why does it matter whether they know he's Spider-Man or not? And he's so obviously
That
Spider-Man,
might
that's
be
so
the nicest thing
stupid.
you've ever said to me.
Oh yeah, and I missed it. I'm sorry, but anyways, that's
like
two
I had some
missions.
free
Well,
time.
the end of a
Maybe
mission,
now's a good
and
time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ.
yeah. Okay, we'll let that go, and then we'll end the episode.
Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah, I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee. What?
How would? Yeah, I'm curious as well.
If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you,
Yeah.
like, whenever?
You're breaking a story. What? Like you're breaking it in half? Are you the reason that newspapers have died? Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Really, play it cool, Spider-Man. Anyways, try to get like a dramatic scene or something for the thumbnail. Okay, there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy your day, and I will see you later.